This is the Necropolis flagging quests, chain 1 on hard.
The skulls of giants adorn this tangle of roots. The skulls emit
And
a
this is the one where
dreadful
we need to find
groan,
all
and the
the
doors
runes,
around you
and
slide
the
open.
best way to do that is I usually just circle around the main path to the dungeon with the trap here, with the Q, pressing the Q button. There's one. So just by pressing Q, it's hard to see these sometimes, but by pressing Q, it's a little easier. And I'm going to kind of stay on the main path and just kind of, for some of the side paths, just barely go into them a little bit to see if I see it. Here we go. I usually kind of just check these corners, and there is a trap here. Sometimes the skull could be right here, but not this time. Fergus is over there doing his own thing. I have no idea what he's doing. There's another. So we got two on this main path. Now we'll take this first kind of like long side path here. And no luck. There could be one on either on this a couple places back there. Both of those. Any place there's basically a skull.
As the magic of the last rune fades, a dry voice whispers from the air. Who dares knock on my door?
And now, like all these, we just go all the way north to his chamber and fight the end boss, and we're done.
A palpable feeling of hate washes over you as you enter this room. You must be nearing the death. Then just click on the crypt to get to the next one. Now just go clockwise and to get to the next one, and the last one will be the one that requires the banking account. Strange ripples form on the surface of the vessel.
And I always go west and then east here at this passage. There's some big rooms at the end that sort of mirror the end room, and I've had good luck finding the, finding the vessels of faith in those rooms. And every once in a while, I've had a very lucky run and found a vessel of faith both of those rooms, plus one on the way to the rooms.
The smell of decay bubbles up from the water here. Foul magics are at work in this chamber.
Yeah, if the Vessel of Faith was here, they'd always be activated. They don't come up from the ground, so there's no need to walk around looking for them. Unfortunately, no such luck here this time. Oh, there's one. So we didn't see him before. Of course, I probably should have looked. There's another one. All right. Then we'll head east, and if we find him east, we'll be ready for the end fight already. Was hoping for a lucky run there, but you know, we've got 2 out of 3, so we're still in good shape. And I'm just going to go north here. There we go, last one.
As the final cultist falls, you hear a voice whisper, "Who dares awaken me?" Your footsteps echo through the vaulted chamber. The sound is disquieting to your ears. The acrid smells of incense and tannin waft in from the chamber beyond. An enemy crumbles to ash and dust.
And you can see if you look down, it's the end fight for Bloody Crypt. Kind of a neat scene. All right, we'll run this next one on hard.
This tomb is well kept despite its age. The books lining the... You feel intense cold radiating from a glow. As the flames from the urn subside, the surrounding doors slide open.
All right, and this one I go
Rune-scarred
east.
skull is mounted above the doorway here.
Hit this one, and then I
Seems as if it watches your
go back the direction I came and go clockwise.
More books line the walls here, each one written in a cipher-stylized translation. Destroy me, mortals. I await you in my chamber.
And in fight.
As the mummy's form tumbles to the ground, you sense the magical barrier to the north fade.
All right, and for this last one, I'm just going to recall out, and we'll have to, as we showed in the normal run, we have to complete that one with the banking account and hirelings for both the banking account and our main and this account. And there's my banking character. I just made him basically to run this quest. It took about an hour to get him up to level 3, which is the minimum level. And now we'll just go in on hard. And I'll, in case you didn't see the last one, I'll just real quick repeat what's required. So both my character and then my banking account character will need hirelings for this. We're not going to do much with the banking character. It's not a lot of work. Just kind of keep him parked at the front for now. And head to the next room. Defeat the ambush. Then head east. Kind of go up to the end there until you get the ambush. Then clear west. And last time we didn't get the ambush west. So, alright, and then I'm going to go back east, and you can kind of watch what I do with the banking account. He's going to go to one of these places with the runes, summon his hireling, put his hireling on do not disturb, or do not stand his ground, do not move, and then go stand on the other ones. So you can see both those runes are lit up, so we know that they're in the proper place. And because the hireling's on stand his ground, he will not move. Then we're going to go west. We're going to do the same thing with our hireling. Call our hireling over, have him stand his ground, go here. That's it. We don't have to do anything else with that banking account other than just get him on those levers. So we've now opened the way. We don't have to worry about that again. And then we're going to follow this path around until we have the opportunity to go north, and then we're going to go north. Got to be careful not to run each of these rooms here. You can see, let's just get this room and clear them. That guy was evasive. All right, so then this room will also open, but usually it doesn't open until you kind of pass by it. So I usually run over to this kind of corner, call my hireling. And it doesn't look like on hard that's opening, so I'm gonna just go here. And then usually this way opens. You have to defeat these guys. If you're having trouble pulling the lever because of the arrows, you can have your hireling pull the lever, or kind of block your hireling and have your hireling pull the lever. I usually don't have too much trouble with that. Alright, now you can just leave all those archers. If there's an archer, particularly a champion, that's giving you trouble, I would just get rid of it. If it's not a champion, I'd pretty much leave it alone and maybe try to have your hireling pull the lever with you blocking the way for the hireling, so he doesn't take the shots. And once you're north, make sure you want to go to the center spot north as opposed to keep going east. If you go east, you're just going to go around in a circle and clear a bunch of rooms you don't need to clear. So once you pull the lever, you get to the second room and pull the lever. This is where you want to head north. This second room always seems just a little harder than the first one, although it's basically the same thing. You do have the traps. You can actually pull these levers or shoot it with the target. That room there is probably going to open when we get a little further. There's a champion. I might get rid of that guy. Alright, and then come over to here. If there's anything chasing you, there's some guys coming. This way we're sort of out of the way of the archers. A little bit, we're taking some archer damage, but not as much. Alright, now we'll get this, and if there's any archers giving us trouble, I see a couple champions up there. We will, okay, we'll clear this area. And if you can't pull the lever yourself, you can sort of body block in front of the hireling and have the hireling pull the lever. Alright, end area. Easiest end area in the chain. Just a single boss. And I'm going to just get my end rewards and be very careful not to retake the quests so that I don't mess up the flagging. And at this point you can just boot the hireling out of the party, or your bank character out of the party once he's out of the quest. And we'll just keep him there for the Reaper run. Nice, keen edges weapon, which I really like at this level, since it's the easiest way to, since we don't typically have improved critical yet. Interesting. Silver Flame boots. They're almost the identical to the ones we have, but just not quite as good. We have. What do we do with our Silver Flame boots? I think they're still in here. Well, that's a mystery. I'll have to figure out what happened to my Silver Flame boots. Hopefully I didn't sell them by mistake. But we didn't really make use of them anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyhow, we had +4 and it wasn't really doing much for us, but might grab these, think about auctioning them on the auction house. Nothing too interesting here. And just more things to sell to a vendor. Alright, now we can get our... Now we can get this quest again. Repeat it. Alright, so we are now flagged for Bloody Crypt on hard. That is the flagging quests, Necropolis level 5.